fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today to share with you a new A2 size light pad. So I was sent this light pad. I actually already have one almost like it, but they have made some improvements to it, and so they wanted to know if I would be willing to share it with you, and I said sure. I'm kind of curious to see how it works out. So it is an A2, it is an LED, it has a scale on the sides of it so that you can do some measurements if you want. I don't use it for any of that, but anyway. So let's just jump in. I have cut all of the tape and everything, but I haven't actually opened the box yet, so you guys can get my honest first impressions. So let's see what's in the box. So first we get the control cord. Now this is different than mine. The one that I have has a twist style for dimming. This one actually has a control where you can power it on and then plus or minus the brightness that you want, but it also can change tones. So you plug it into the light pad here, and then you've got a little USB that plugs into the plug. So there's that. And it looks like you get two little clips to help hold your canvas or paper or whatever, because I know some people use this to like sketch and things. So if you want to use it for that reason. So let's open it up and see here. I'm gonna move everything out, get it out of this plastic and put it on the table here, and we'll see what's what. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I tried to plug it into a battery pack and it must draw too much power because the battery pack didn't work. So I had to get set up with an extension cord just so I can show you, because I have to be out here in my dining room because this is the biggest place I have to show you. It doesn't fit my regular filming. So anyway, I thought it was going to be magnetic. It is not. I did get some magnets and test it, but as you can see, they just kind of slide everywhere. So even at the edges, it's not magnetic. So if you want it to be magnetic, this is not the one for you, but it is still really cool. Now, I got the one that I have because I liked the twist dimmer, but this one is pretty cool. So like I said, with the switch here, you get the on-off button, and then the plus and minus are at these two, and you can make it brighter or dimmer, and then the button in the middle changes the color. This actually has 3 different color modes, so I'm going to show you. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up on camera, but we'll see. So you turn it on. Ooh, that's pretty bright. So this is the default color, and then you can make it, I think this is as bright as it goes, and then you can make it dimmer. So let me turn it down. And it won't go off, but it does go down. So that's the dimmest it will go. And then looks like there's nine settings that you can do up and down. And then in addition to this, this is kind of like the off-white color. You can make it a cool white, or you can make it this kind of bright white, or this kind of yellow. So you can set it to whatever color is best for you. You can, if that's too bright, you can dim it down. And if that's not bright enough, you can always dim it back or turn it back up. So I thought it was pretty cool just because you can switch lights. Now this is probably, I think, going to be the best for like working in the evenings and stuff. It's a lot of yellow light. This one I feel like is kind of, the one in the middle is kind of blue. So I don't know if I'd use that one very often. And I do like the bright white one, but I feel like this one is probably easier for my eyes. In fact, this is one of the reasons I don't use a light pad that much, because that bright white really makes my eyes fatigued pretty quickly, and so I just don't use it for that reason. So it's got all these cool settings, And it does have across the top and down the side, it has a little like ruler so you can measure if you want. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Like I said, this is slightly different than the one I currently have in that this one is not magnetic, but I like the settings on this one a lot more. And truth be told, I don't use the magnets on mine that much. I bought this size because it was a really big one, and at the time I was using my drafting table. Oh, that's something else. I need to go measure. This one I think is much thinner than the current one that I have. So if you're looking for one that's a little bit thinner, especially if you're working on a table like this, because then you've got that, you know, hump where the whatever project you're working on then falls off the side of it if you're working on something that's bigger than this. So that might be a consideration as well. And I'll measure the differences if I can find them and put them down there if I remember to do that. But I'm going to give this one a try and switch it out with my other one and see how I like it. Like I said, I really like the turnable dimmer switch on my other one because it just felt like it was easier to fine tune rather than just doing it with a click of a button. But having the option to do the 3 different ones, I think is really interesting. So I'm going to try it out. Not sure if I will, it will make a difference to me that it's not magnetic. You know, I know a lot of us use the little clips back there to clip stuff onto it, or use like bulldog clips or something to hold them on there. I've got several different options I could do to make sure things don't move around. And quite honestly, most of the time I'm working flat like this on a table anyway. So I think that only matters if you're using it on a drafting table where you would have it at an angle. But yeah, this is really cool. So I can't wait to try this one out and see how it compares to my other one. So I will put the link for this down below and you guys can check it out. I don't know if there'll be any sales coming up or not, but you know, you never know. If nothing else, you can put it on your watch list to wait and see if there's a sale that comes up, because it seems like there's always something. That's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.